A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and welcome to Monday's class. I hope that you're all doing well and jazakumullah for arriving on time. Let's start our Monday's class with our dua. If I can have a student on the mic, please.
Yes, assalamu alaikum. Could we have G2 607, please?
Assalamu alaikum, G2 607.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well and jazakumullah for asking. Now let's start with tauz. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Very nice. Could you read the translation of tauz as well, please?
Sure. I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the rejected.
Very nice. And let's carry on with tasmiyah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
And the translation as well, please.
In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful.
Very nice, mashallah. Now our Monday's dua is Rabbi shrah li
Rabbi shrah li
sadri
sadri
wa yassir li
wa yassir li
amri.
amri.
Very nice. And could you read the translation, please?
Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me.
Very nice. And what does it say underneath here?
Surah Taha, 26, verse 26 to 27.
Very well done. So you're correct. These two verses can be found in Surah Taha, verses 26 to 27. Very nice. Jazakumullah G2607. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, let's go through our etiquettes of our class. Make sure that you've done your wuzu, your ablution, you're wearing clean clothes and your head is covered. Make sure that you're sitting in a quiet place and someone is present to supervise you. And please do make sure that you are signed in with the correct ID as well. Okay, now let's see what our schedule for today is. So after our assembly, we will inshallah be learning about Gunna. And our practice text will be from chapter 26. And we will be continuing chapter 26, and today's verses will be from 46 to 51. The mispronounced letters of today are dal and swad. We will be inshallah doing that, and then we will consolidate our lesson, and I will be telling you what your homework is, and we will be finishing off our class with dua, inshallah. Now, just wanted to remind everyone, there will be a Google form, attendance form shortly in the chat facility. Make sure to click on it and record your attendance. We will inshallah be putting that in a bit. I think the Google form is already in the chat facility, so do make sure to click on it and record your attendance. Okay, now Gunna or nasalization is the English word for Gunna, and Gunna is actually the Arabic word, and Gunna is a sustained nasal sound. So that means it's a nasal sound, and you make it. It's got something to do with your nose, and then you stay on it for a bit. Okay, Gunna must not be less than 2 seconds. So make sure it's 2 seconds, but not less than 2 seconds. Okay, so when you do the Gunna, we will be practicing it in a bit, but make sure to make it at least 2 seconds. All right. All right. Gunna is made on Mim mushaddad and Noon mushaddad, and I'll show you that in a bit, which means Mim carrying a shadda and Noon carrying a shadda. Okay. Nasalization is a special case of tashdid. Okay, so it does happen with this tashdid, but it's a special case because it only happens on a Mim with on a Mim mushaddad and a Noon mushaddad. So it's a special case. Now we'll learn about the steps of tashdid, and then I will show you when to do the ghunna on mim mushaddad and noon mushaddad. Now the steps for tashdid are, the first step is identify, which means we have to look out for a mushaddad letter, which means if there is a letter carrying a tashdid. Okay, now you have to now identify the vowel letter before the tashdid. Now, once you know there is a letter with the tashdid, second step will be, what's the vowel letter before the tashdid? Vowel letter meaning, is there a fatha, kasra, dhamma, anything else, any other stroke on a letter before that? Okay. Now, the mushaddad and vowel letter you've identified. For now, ignore the stroke on top of the tashdid. For now, okay. Step 4 is add the stroke on the mushaddad letter and make the right sound. So first, you join the vowel letter. Step 3 is you join the vowel letter onto the tashdid, okay, and then you read the stroke on top of the mushaddad letter. I'll go through some examples, and then you will understand what it means. And then we have to make sure that we press. Step 5 is we have to make sure that we press on it. Okay. Now the next slide is about practicing what a mushaddad letter is. Mim mushaddad for now. Now let me show you. If we use the 5 steps we just learned, then we will. First step will be identify. Now we've identified that mim carries a shadda. Okay, you can see the arrow. We've identified the mushaddad letter, which is mim mushaddad here. So mim carries a shadda. Okay. Second step will be, now we have to find what the letter before is carrying. Okay. So before the mim there is a ha, and it carries a fatha. Okay. So this is the second step. Now the third step is we join on the ha onto the mim. So simply join the 2 letters, ignore the stroke. So for now, the fatha on the mim, we're ignoring it. We're just joining the ha onto the mim. So we'll say ham. Okay. For now, don't read the ma, because we'll be doing that in the next step. Okay. So ham. And the next step is, now, is it a mim mushaddad or noon mushaddad? It is. So that means we'll have to do ghunna. Okay. So I'll be doing the ghunna in a minute. We're not reading the fatha yet, okay, because we're on step 3a. And the next step is, now look at the stroke on top of the mim, okay. Now we know that there is a fatha. Now I can read the fatha. When joined on, I'll read the fatha at the end, okay. So I'll be joining the ha onto the mim, doing the ghunna for 2 seconds, and then reading the fatha, okay. Hamma. Hamma. See how I press on the mim, stay on the mim, do the ghunna, okay, and then read the fatha, okay. Now, yes, we have to remember that we press on the mim because it carries a shadda, okay. Now, let's try and practice the mim mushaddad and the ghunna for a bit, and then we'll go on to the noon mushaddad and the ghunna. Can I have a student on the mic, please?
Yes. Could we have G2748?
G2748.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
Oh, I'm good, Jazakallah.
Okay, very nice. Now, do you know what we have been learning today? Do you know what nasalization is?
Yeah.
Okay, so could you tell me how long we make the nasalization if we do a nasal sound? How long does it has to be?
2 seconds or counts.
Well done, mashallah. And which 2 letters have to carry the shadda to make the ghunna sound or the nasalization sound? So remember, it was 2 letters which have to carry the mim And one of the letters we just learned about here.
Oh, meme.
Yes, and so the meme carries a shadda, then we have to make the nasal sound. Stay on it for 2 seconds. And the other one is the noon. Okay, so it's the meme and the noon. When it carries the shadda, you automatically stay on it, make the nasal sound, and then you carry on. Okay, now the first one I will recite with you, and then you can have a go at some of them. Okay.
Okay.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Could you recite the tasmiyah? Bismillah.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
Well done. Okay. Mimma.
Mimma.
Very nice. So you stayed on it for 2 seconds because it's mim mushaddad. Okay. And made the nasal sound. Well done. Thumma.
Thumma.
Very nice. Could you read this example for me?
Umma.
Very nice. What's on top of the ayn?
A fatha.
A fatha. Well done. Could you read it again for me?
Amma.
Very nice. Well done, mashallah. Okay, and you stayed on the meme. Try to stay on it a tiny bit longer, okay?
Amma.
Very nice. Now, could you read this example for me?
Okay.
Would you like some help?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now, there is a jim which is joined onto the meme, which carries a shadda. Okay. So jim will be joined onto the meme, jam, and then it has fathatain. Okay. Remember, fathatain makes nasal sound as well. So jam. Okay.
Okay. Jammu.
Very nice, mashallah. The nasal sounds for both of the meme and the fathatain were very nice, mashallah. Well done. Do you want to try this example?
Okay. He's going to have some help.
Yes, no problem, of course. Okay, so the ha carries a dhamma. Do you know how to pronounce it? The ha, if it carries a dhamma.
Yeah. You go who.
Very nice. You go who, and then the ha comes from your throat. Okay, so who.
Who.
Very nice. And then the who is joined onto the meme, and then we stay on it for a bit, and then we make the nasal sound because it's meme mushaddad, and we have to make the nasalization. So it's going to be hum, and then we read the kasra. Okay, hummi.
Hummi.
Very nice. Hummila.
Hummila.
Very nice, mashallah. Well done. Jazakumullah G2 748. Very nicely recited. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, can I have another student on the mic, please?
Yes, G2635.
Assalamu alaikum, G2635. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm fine.
Very nice, mashallah. Shall we start with tasmiyah? Could you recite the tasmiyah, please?
Yes.
Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Very nice. So I will read the first example with you, and then you can, if you want to, you can have a go yourself. Okay. Now, in the first example, could you tell me which letter is the mushaddad? Which letter carries the shadda sign?
Meme.
Meme. Well done. So, do you know what we do if meme carries a shadda sign? So, do we do the nasal sound? Do we stay on it?
Yes.
Well done. For how long do we stay on it?
2 seconds.
Well done. So at least 2 seconds. Okay. So for this example, we will be reading it Halumma.
Halumma.
Very nice, mashallah. Do you want to have a go at this example?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Go on.
Sama.
Very nice, mashallah. Very good. So you stayed on the meme for a bit and you made the nasal sound. Make sure when you read this tha, make sure you read it really softly. Okay. When your tongue touches your upper teeth, that's when you make the noise really soft. Okay. Try again. Thamma. G2635. Okay, I think we have.
Yeah. Should I choose another?
Sama.
Okay, yeah, well done,
Yes.
Martha. Well done. Do you want to try the next one? G2635. Okay, maybe choose another student. I think G2635 is having problems with mic.
Okay, yes, I'll choose another student. Could we have G2632, please?
Assalamu alaikum, G2632.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
I'm good, mashallah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. Very, very well, alhamdulillah. Shall we start with Tasmiya, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice, mashallah. So, do you want to try and read this example?
أمي.
Very nice, mashallah. So, why did you stay on the meme for a bit? Why did you make the nasal sound?
Because the exercise we are learning about for today is nasal, and nasal sound is where you have to prolong. I think is where you prolong it for 2 seconds.
Very nicely explained, mashallah. Well done. You're correct. It's at least 2 seconds. It can be 2 seconds or a bit more. Well done, mashallah. Try the next example.
Fatima.
Very nice. Make sure you stay a tiny bit longer on the meme, okay? Just a bit more because we have to make sure it's at least 2 seconds. So, Fatima.
Fatima.
Very nice. Go on, try the next one.
Hamma.
Very nice. You stayed on the meme. Make sure not to make the meme long after you read the fatha, okay? So say hamma.
Hamma.
Very nice, mashallah. Well done. Okay, now if you can stay with me, I will quickly be explaining the noon mushaddad, and we can have some examples of the noon mushaddad. So similarly, like the meme mushaddad, we also press on the noon when there is a shadda on top of a noon, and then we make the nasal sound for 2 seconds. Okay, so in this case, we'll be reading the alif with the kasra, e, then joining onto the noon, making the nasal sound for 2 seconds, in, and then we will be reading the fatha. These were the 5 rules we learned. In, okay? Could you read this example with me and everyone at home as well, please?
Inna.
Very nice. And the next one, please.
Anna.
Very nice. And the next one.
Manna.
Very nice.
Janna.
Yes.
Hunna.
Very nice, mashallah. Jazakumullah G2632. Very nicely read. Jazakumullah and Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah.
Okay, now we will be going on to our practice text. And today we will be reciting verses 46 to 51. And if I can have a student on the mic, please.
Yes, G2631.
Assalamu alaikum, G2631.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Let's start with thousand tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice, mashallah. Now I will recite and you can follow. And can I have everyone at home to follow as well, please? So please do recite when we are reciting, okay? And this will also be your homework for today. So make sure you know which letters to pronounce correctly. You know all the rules, and it's going to be easier for you to recite it. فألقى
فألقى
موسى
موسى
عصاه.
عصاه.
Just 1 second. فإذا
فإذا
هي تلقف.
هي تلقف
Very nice, mashallah. ما يأفكون.
ما يأفكون.
Very nice, mashallah. So would you like me to recite the next verse, and do you want to have a go after that, or do you want to just follow me?
Follow me.
Follow me. Okay, no problem. All right. The next verse is فألقي
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 السحرة
السحرة
ساجدين.
ساجدين.
Very nice. Let's recite one more verse. قالوا.
قالوا
Very nice. آمنا.
آمنا
برب العالمين.
برب العالمين.
Very nice, mashallah. Now in this verse, can you see the rule we have learned today?
نون.
Yes, very nice. So this noon here, can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Okay, so this noon, you're correct. Noon here, we need to make the gunna because it has a shadda on top of it. Okay, so this is what we learned. What we do, we look for the letter before it and it carries a fatha. We read the fatha ma and then we join onto the noon, man, and then we make the gunna for 2 seconds, man, and then we read the fatha. Manna, manna.
من.
Very nice. And in this case, because there is an alif after that, we prolong it for 2 seconds because it's alif maddi as well. So manna.
منّا.
Very nice. Very nicely recited, mashallah. Jazakumullah G2631. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, can I have another student on the mic, please?
Yes. G2627.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum G2627. How are you today? Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Shall we start with Tasmiyah? Did you recite the taws at the beginning when we were reading our beginning dua? Did you read A'udhu Billah then?
No.
Okay, no problem. You can read A'udhu Billah now and Bismillah. Taws and Tasmiyah. A'udhu Billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice, mashallah. Okay, now if you can follow me. Excuse me. Rabbi
ربي
Musa
موسى
Harun.
وهارون.
Very nice, mashallah. Qala.
Qala.
Very nice. Now this qaf with the 2 dots, do you know how to read it? You read it from your throat, from the middle of your throat. Well done. So, qala
Qala.
amantum.
Amantu.
Amantum
Amantum.
lahu
Lahu.
qabla.
Qabla.
Very nice. Again, this qaf from your throat. Qabla.
Qabla.
Very nice. I could hear it now. An
An.
adana
Adana.
lakum
Lakum.
innahu.
Innahu.
Very nice. Now, just before we carry on, after lakum, there is a little jim. And do you know what that means? It means that we can stop here, okay? And we can take a breath if you want to. So after lakum, we can stop and take a breath and then carry on, okay? Innahu
Innahu.
lakabiru
Lakabiru.
kumulladhi
Kumulladhi.
allamaku
Allamaku.
allamakumus sihr.
Allamakum.
Musihr.
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 It is a bit tricky to make the sound of the sin and then of the ha from your throat and then also of the ra. Because there is a stop sign here, we have to stop on the ra and we have to think that the fatha is going to change into a sukoon sign, okay? Because of the stop sign here, the little deen, okay? So it's a bit tricky, but try to recite it again, okay? Musihr.
Musihr.
Very nice. Fala sawfa.
Kala sawfa.
Fala sawfa.
Kala sawfa.
This is a fa. Remember, there is 1 dot. Okay, so if there is 1 dot, it's a fa. If there are two dots like this, then it's a qa. Okay, so fa.
Fala sawfa.
That's it. Well done, mashallah. Ta'lamun.
Ta'lamun.
Okay, let's finish the verse. La uqatti'anna
La uqaddi'anna
aydiyakum
aydiyakum
wa arjulakum
wa arjulakum
min
wa arjulakum
min.
min
Very nice, mashallah. Khilafin.
khilafin
Khilafin.
khilafin
Very nice. Khilafin wa.
khilafin wa
La usallibannakum.
la isal
La u.
la usal salliba bannakum
Very nice, mashallah. Ajma'in.
ajma'in.
Very nice. Okay, so here, after the alif, there is a blank vowel. Okay, so we will just be ignoring this vowel. We won't be doing a prolongation after the alif. So we won't be saying la u because the vowel, it does not carry a sukoon sign. So it's a blank vowel. So what how we will read is la usalli. So not la u, not making it long. La usalli. Okay. Now, could you tell me if there, in this line, can you tell me if there is the rule we learned today about the ghunna? Remember, there are 2 letters of ghunna, mim mushaddad and noon mushaddad, meaning noon carrying a shadda and mim carrying a shadda in this line here.
The noon with shadda.
Well done. So do you mean this one?
Yes.
Yes, so this noon carries a shadda, and we did make a gunna sound. We prolonged it for 2 seconds, and then we pressed on it, and then read the fatha. So banna.
Banna.
Very nice, mashallah. Jazakumullah G2627. Very nicely recited, mashallah. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if I can have another student on the mic to practice.
Yeah. G2624.
Assalamu alaikum G264.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Shall we start with Taws and Tasmiyah? Did you recite the Taws at the beginning of the class when we were reading the dua?
No.
That's okay. We can do it now. Let's read A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice, mashallah. Jazakumullah. Now, let's start from here. قالوا
قالوا
لا ضير
لا ضير
إنا
إنا
إلى ربنا
إلى ربنا
منقلبون.
منقلبون.
Very nice, mashallah. Well done. Now, can you see in this line, from starting from qalu up to Rabbana, can you see the rule we learned today?
Yeah.
Where is it? Which letter is it?
The bar.
The ba, well done. So the ba has a shadda, but is it a gunna letter? Remember, the gunna letters are 2 letters of gunna, and they are noon and meme.
No.
Yes, well done. So this noon here, it carries a shadda, okay, and we have to make gunna, which means we have to make a nasal sound and we have to stay on it for at least 2 seconds. So here, what we did was inna, okay, we stayed on it, we pressed on it, stayed for about 2 seconds, and then we carried on. Okay, right. So let's start from here again. And could you follow me, and everyone as well, please? فألقى
فألقى
موسى
موسى
عصاه.
عصاه.
Very nice. I could hear the ayn sound. It was really nice and clear. MashaAllah. Well done. فإذا
فإذا
هي
هي
تلقف
تلقف
ما يأفكون.
ما يأفكون.
Very nice, mashallah. Beautiful. Would you like to have a go at the next ayat? And I will recite it. And do you want to have a go, or do you want to follow me?
Follow you.
Okay, that's fine. Let's read one more verse then. فألقي
فألقي
فألقي السحرة
فألقي السحرة
قي السحرة.
قي السحرة
Very nice. تساجدين
ساجدين.
Very nice, mashallah. Jazakumullah G2624. That was really nicely recited, mashallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, let's have another student on the mic, please.
Yes, G2693.
Assalamu alaikum G2693.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good, alhamdulillah. And you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Shall we start with thousand tasmiyah?
Okay.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice, mashallah. That was your pronunciation was really nice, and you did the tilawat very nicely as well, mashallah. Well done. Okay, so what would you like? Do you want to just follow me, or do you want to have a go after I recite this ayat?
Can I have a go, please?
Okay, let me recite it first and have a listen, and then you can have a go. Okay. قالوا آمنا برب العالمين. Okay, now you can have a go.
قالوا آمنا برب العالمين.
Very nice, mashallah. Very nice pronunciation. And you did stay on the noon because it's a gunna letter, but please do stay for a little tiny bit longer because it was a bit less than 2 seconds. So
Manna.
a bit more. Manna.
Manna.
So with the gunna letters, you can actually make it longer than your 2 seconds. Okay, if you want to, a tiny bit, you can make it a bit longer. And then when you are reciting, when you're doing your tilawat, you can stay on it to, you know, improve your tilawat as well. Okay, sometimes you need to have that that tone, and then you can do that on the gunna letters, which is because you can make it longer than all the other 2 second ones. Okay, so let's carry on, and I will recite the next verse, and then you can have a go. Rabbi Musa wa Harun.
Rabbi Musa wa Harun.
Very nice, mashallah. Let me see. The next verse is a bit longer. So let's recite it up to here. قال آمنتم له قبل أن آذن لكم.
قال آمنتم له قبل أن آذن لكم.
Very nice, mashallah. Very beautifully recited. Just one thing. This amantum. So stay on the noon for a bit. Okay. Make the nasal sound if you can. Otherwise, just read it amantum. So this noon you stay on it, but this noon you won't stay on it. The reason for that you will learn in a few lessons. Because it's got something to do with the letters that follow. So there is a ta, so you can stay on it. There is an alif, you won't stay on it, on the noon. Okay, so you will learn the reason later on about why, when you have to stay. But for now, stay on the noon. Okay. Jazakumullah G2693. Mashallah, very nice tilawat and very nice recitation. Keep it up. Allah Hafiz. Okay, can I have one more student on the mic, please?
Yes, G2735.
Assalamu alaikum, G2735.
Alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Just before we start reciting, I just wanted to remind everyone again, please do fill in the attendance form in the chat facility. Don't forget to do that, so you can record your attendance for today as well. Okay, now shall we start with thousand tasmiyah?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice, mashallah. Let's start from here. قال آمنتم.
قال ما آمنتم
له قبل
له قبل
أن آذن
أن آذن
لكم.
لكم
Innahu lakabiru.
Inna ka
Innahu
innahu
lakabiru.
nakabiru
Lakabiru.
nakabiru
Remember, this is a lam, so you'll say la kabiru.
lakabiru
Very nice. Humulladhi
muladi
allamaku
allamaku
allamakumus sihr.
maku
Musihr.
musiha
Fala sawfa
fala saufa
ta'lamun.
lamun
Okay, very nice. La uqatti anna
la uqaddi anna
qatti
qaddi
anna.
anna
There is quite a bit of background noise. Could you make sure that you're sitting in a quiet place? Yes? Aidiyakum
aydiyakum
wa arjulakum
ba'arjulakum
wa arjula
bula
jula
dula
kum min
min
khilafin
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 wa
fimba
la usallibanna
la usallibanna
kum
kum
ajma'in.
ajma'in.
Jazakumullah G2 735. Very nicely recited. Allah Hafiz. Okay, now if I can have one more student to recite this last verse.
Yes. G2691.
Assalamu alaikum G2691.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
Good, alhamdulillah. And you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Let's start with Tawaz and Tasniya.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice. Okay. قالوا
قالوا
لا صير. Sorry, لا ضير.
لا ضير
لا ضير إنا
لا ضير إنا
إلى ربنا
إلى ربنا
منقلبون.
منقلبون.
Very nice, mashallah. Well done. Now, could you tell me, can you read, can you tell me if there is the rule we learned about ghunna? Can you tell me if there is anything about that in this line here? So we learned about ghunna. 2 letters of ghunna. There is noon mushaddad and mim mushaddad. Can you see them in here? So noon carrying a shadda and mim carrying a shadda. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So in this line, can you see any of the noon mushaddad and mim mushaddad?
Yes.
Okay. Which ones can you see? Okay, let me help you. So there is a noon mushaddad here. Okay, so all it means is noon carrying a shadda, and then we have to make a ghunna, and we stay on it for 2 seconds. So we'll say Anna. And then there is a mim mushaddad here, which means that we make another gunna sound here, and we stay on it for 2 seconds, and then we say kummi. Okay? Yes? So this is the rule we learned today. It was noon mushaddad and mim mushaddad, and we have to stay on it, make the nasal sound, and press on it. Okay? Jazakumullah G2691. Can you stay on the mic and then recite the end dua with me? Yes?
Okay.
Okay, Jazakumullah. Right. Actually, yes. Let's quickly go through the mispronounced letters, and today's letters are dal and sod, and dal is a letter of the tongue, and it's called letters of tongue are called in Arabic al-lisan, and it is often mispronounced as za, like this za. Okay, but you have to make sure you read it properly. So this is a za, and this is a dal. Okay, really softly, dal. And when you pronounce it, the way you pronounce it is the tip of the tongue slightly comes out of the mouth like tha, but there is more vibration, and the tongue is pressed against the edge of the upper teeth, and slight air should escape. So you have to touch your tongue to your upper teeth and make it come out really soft. Okay, dha, dal. And sod, again, it's a letter of the tongue as well, so al-lisan, and it is sometimes mispronounced as seen. So make sure to read this sod as sod, and this is seen. Okay, now how it's pronounced is this letter has the same articulation point as the letter seen, but the top of the tongue is raised to the roof of the mouth to make it a bit heavy and thick sounding letter as well. So with the sod, you also make it round. Okay, make your mouth round when it comes up. So it's a heavy and a thick letter. So when you read it, it's sort of you touch your tongue sort of on the same place. Just raise the tongue a bit more, and then try to make it come out like a thick letter. Okay. Now let me quickly go through what we did today, and we learned about nasalization, about gunna, and there are 2 letters of nasalization. They're mim mushaddad and noon mushaddad, and we recited chapter 26 verses 46 to 51, and the mispronounced letters for today were dal and sod. And the homework for today for you is, please do make sure to practice these verses 46 to 51 of chapter 26 at home, tonight or in the morning before going to school, and do make sure you've done it before the next class. Okay, let's go through our end dua. Bear with me. Okay, G2691, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, let's start with Tasmiyah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice, mashallah. Just to remind you and everyone at home as well, once you have read those ones in a class, like when you read it for the beginning prayer, then when starting to recite again, all you need to recite is tasmiyah. Okay, so it's just for everyone to know. So if you've done it once, it's fine. You don't need to do recite those again. You can start with tasmiyah, with bismillah. Okay, but well done for doing it again. Well done. Okay, now if you can follow me and everyone at home as well. Allahumma
Allahumma
hamni
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 Bil-Qur'anil
Bil-Qur'an
Azim.
Azim.
Very nice, mashallah. Okay, could you read the translation?
O Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great.
Very nice, mashallah. Jazakumullah G2691 for bearing with me for such long time and reciting really beautifully. Jazakumullah and Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, so this brings us towards the end of our class. Jazakumullah for joining in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.